Good morning, fish keepers. Cam here from thefishroom.co.nz. I hope you're all well today. How could you not be well? It's Friday. Let us celebrate with coffee. That is very, very good. Oh, I really like that. All right, so thank you very much for joining us today. What do we got? Got a little bit of writing on my book today. So first and foremost, let's just go over the hours again. Monday to Friday, 11 to 4:30. We are closed in the weekend, and we are closed on public holidays. It's not a public holiday this weekend, but I'm just reminding you that. So 11 till 4:30. So we've had some new fish come through this week, some very nice ones at that. We've got some absolutely stunning, and when I say stunning, I mean stunning female bedders. They're blue and they are purple. They are phenomenal. I've shown a couple of people them in the shop, and they have just gone wow straight away. They're very, very nice looking fish. There are some photos on the website. The photos do not do them justice whatsoever. They are beautiful fish. They're all short fins. They're amazing. I'm not personally a big giant bedder fan, but these just look stunning. So if you're in the market for some female bedders, they are well and truly worth looking into. We've also had some killifish come through. Some orange Australi, which are looking really nice. Yeah, there you go, Michelle. Michelle's seen them, and she is correct. They're absolutely gorgeous. Also have some Notho Parmigiana. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that word properly because I can't. They are very nice as well. We've got pairs of all the killifish, which is kind of handy as well. So they are some beautiful, beautiful fish coming through. I think they're all on the website now, ready to rock and roll. If not, they will be by the end of the day. Good morning, everybody who is joining us. That's really exciting, and we had a big order of fish come in this week. We are obviously holding them for a couple of weeks. We let them go. We've got lots and lots of pairs of various guppies, male and females of things like kois and pandas, and we have some Moscows coming through as well, some snake skins coming through, both male and females. So they're looking absolutely phenomenal. We've got a few different species of pistogrammas coming through, some cockatoides, some more gold fires, which are absolutely fire. They are phenomenal looking fish as well. So again, I'll let them rock and roll them for a couple of weeks, and if they'll come through fine, they'll be available to go then as well. They are red hot. They are really nice. We've got some checkerboard cichlids have come through, and we've got some lovely pairs of various mollies, some green mollies and some red marble mollies. Looking really good, and some koi swordtails as well. So we've got a lot of live bearers coming through and a lot of dwarf cichlids. So if that's your jam, please keep an eye on the website over the next couple of weeks because there is some stunning, absolutely stunning fish coming through. So I'm pretty happy with them. As we very briefly discussed a couple of weeks ago when I was apparently being hammered by COVID and I didn't realize, for the month of July, we are doing a promotion with Sarah freeze-dried brine shrimp. So we have to do is spend over $85 on the website or even on TradeMe, not including freight, and we will chuck in a container of this for free. Nice and simple. I'm pretty sure we sell these for $19 or $20 a container, so it's a nice little bonus. They come in little cubes. You can chuck them in, break them up, or what have you, and they're very readily taken by pretty much every fish. So it's a nice wee bonus for basically getting some more fish stuff. So pretty simple. Spend $85 and you get a free container. I think we're well over halfway of the amount that we had. Last time I looked, I could only find 3 or 4 more outers, which equates to about 24, but I'm fairly certain there's got to be more somewhere that I've put because I think it feels like we've run through them a little too quick. So just bear that in mind. I think we are running low, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I'll have to dig through the storeroom this afternoon and see what I can find. But they have been flying out. So if you are looking for a freebie, then get amongst that while you can. Excuse me for the sniffing. I'm still not 100% healthy. Next thing is, again, in July each year, we run a donation drive for the Key to Life Charitable Foundation. So they do a lot of work in regards to suicide, which is something that is obviously, or more than likely, affected every single person at some point in their life. I know it's affected me, and I know it's affected plenty of people around me. So for every single order that we take on, regardless if it's in the shop, on the website, or Trade Me, if it comes through our system, we donate $1 for that charity every year. So last year we hit our goal within about 3 weeks. I don't think we're going to quite get there this year at that speed, but it looks like we're going pretty well for that target still. So if you want to do your part, every single order that we get through will be putting $1 towards the Key to Life Charitable Trust. So that's just another little bit of an incentive for the month of July. They do a lot of great work, and we're more than happy to donate some money to them every year, because they're good at what they do, and they're worth every cent. I've asked before, and I'll ask again. Oh, that's good. If there is anybody who you want to see us speak to on one of our coffee dates, because obviously we have guests every other week. If there's anybody you're interested in, or if there's a particular angle or avenue that you want us to try and work into, then please let us know, private message or put us a message up here, and we'll work hard on trying to get those guests or trying to work towards on those topics. We've got no issues with that. So if there is anybody that you want to hear from, please feel free to let us know, and we'll work hard towards getting that going. And Glenn has asked if we can touch on the silver dollar system. Most certainly can. So basically, it is a loyalty system, much like I'm going to use flybys because most people know what flybys are. So for every dollar you spend, you get one silver dollar, and then I believe every 100 points you get, you can equate that to $1 in return to use on the website or in the shop. So log in to work out how many points you've got. On the bottom right-hand side, I know on desktop, I'm pretty sure it's on the mobile version as well. You can log in, put your details in, and it logs you up and brings out exactly how many points that you've got. And if you want to use it, I think there's a button somewhere along that little thing that says use discount, and it'll give you a little discount code to tell you exactly, get as much of a discount as you can. There's a few other ways that you can earn points. You can refer a friend, you can share on Facebook, you can share on Instagram, all that kind of normal stuff as well. You can equate sort of 200, 300, 400 points in a go just by clicking a few buttons, which is quite nice and quite simple. So basically, it's just a loyalty program. It's just sort of giving you back something in return for shopping with us. Every few months or so, we'll do a 3, 4, 5, 10 times points for the weekend sort of thing as well. So there's also a really good time to do some shopping. I'm not going to disclose exactly when we're going to do them, but we do them we'll go to try and do them on a more regular basis as well. So it's very much just a thank you for the people that do shop with us, and just giving something back from it, basically. So yeah. I understand. I absolutely understand. Don't you worry about that. Okay. So, obviously, last week I was down with COVID, so we had a whole bunch of orders that got banked up. All of them got out the door this week. We're talking about plant orders, except for 2 or 3, which I had a bit of brain fog going on and didn't quite order the right things. So everything has been and gone, and it's gone. I thank everybody for their patience. Obviously, I couldn't get it all out because I wasn't able to be here. I wasn't able to really think very straight and get the orders done, that kind of stuff. So there was some delays with the ordering and the plants and stuff going out from a couple of weeks ago, but we're all back on track again now. Everything's up to date other than 2 or 3 orders. So thank you, everybody who was patient with that. And also thank you, everybody who sent their best wishes to me when I told them I was pretty well knocked out. So I appreciate that. We have released a blog yesterday. It is all to do with filter media, the different various types of filter media and what they do. It is a phenomenal read, and it is on our website at the moment. It is well and truly worth having a wee look at. It's just a really, really good read, really informative. And if anybody is a little bit stuck, a little bit confused on how some filter media works, it'll absolutely clarify that for you. It's well and truly worth having a wee look. So get amongst that. If you go onto our website, right down the bottom, you click on the tab Aqua Journal, and that is where it is there. It'll be the most recent blog that we have up. So it's yeah, well and truly worth having a look. It's a very well written blog, I must say myself. So thank you for John for doing that. And that leads me into, what are we going to be doing today? What are we ripping the scab off? Excuse my messenger going bing, bing, bing. So today we're going to have a wee look at the Sierra Cypher X Nitrate Minus. So this is a new product into the country. It has been around the world for a little while now. It's not a particularly old product. It's still fairly new. It's quite revolutionary. So the concept of this is that it's meant to lower nitrate in your water. So as we all know, there's very few ways of lowering the nitrate. Plants do it, water changes do it, and there's a few other bits and pieces, chemicals and stuff like that can do it as well. Us New Zealanders tend to not go towards the chemical route. Just the general theme of the fish keeping community here, it's water changes and plants, and there is a lot of people that kind of consider this sort of thing to be snake oil. And to be fair, there is a lot of products on the market that are. So I've been doing a bit of research on this particular product, and I'm very, very intrigued in it, and I'm very interested to actually try it myself. So one box here is good for 150 litre aquarium. Good morning, Isaac. How you doing, buddy? So one box is good for 150 litre aquarium. So there's 10 of these in the box, which equates them to 15 litres per sphere. So what actually are they and what do they do? So I believe we can do this. Can I get it out? Last one out. There's a biological noodle in there. So that works like any other biological filter media. It gets the bacteria in it, colonizes the bacteria, gives places for the good bacteria to grow, makes your aquarium water healthy, ammonia, nitrates, and that kind of stuff. But it's this little contraction here that's the revolutionary part. So from my understanding, there is carbon molecules of some description here that feed the bacteria that eats nitrates. So in turn, the water contact on this produces some sort of gentle chemical reaction that then reduces the nitrates and gives the bacteria to a place for it to be eaten. So that's how that works. From what I've read, what I've watched, and what I've listened, over time, this is biologically biodegradable. So it breaks down over time and then it leaves the ceramic ring. So once it's broken down, it's finished doing its thing, and then you have to replace it with more. So it's a short-term but a long-term solution as well. I'm not 100% sure exactly how long these last for, because I haven't tried them. I'm going to set up a tank, get it running, get my nitrates up, put some in, and give it a go myself. They should be available in the States. They are fairly new. They have recently won awards at the last pet product shows and that kind of stuff. So they are fairly new, but I do believe they should be in the States. So the other thing that I've read and paid attention to is that the way that these spheres are actually designed is for the water to flow through them really well to get lots of contact time with the actual media in it as well. So it's not just that it's designed to reduce the nitrates, it's also designed to optimize the amount of bacteria that is actually growing on the spheres and on the biological stuff as well. So I'm very, very curious to see how this goes. So we've only had it in for a couple of weeks, and I haven't had a personal chance to give it a go. I really hope that it does work, because it'd be great to have a product that you can use to lower the amount of time and effort you are to maintaining your aquarium, and also maintaining a healthy aquarium for your fish and whatnot inside it. I don't know if it'd be beneficial or not beneficial for people with planted aquariums. Obviously, the plants take up the nitrates, and if you're using this to remove nitrates, how that's going to work. So I'm not 100% sure if it'd be perfect for planted aquariums or not. All the videos that the Sierra product team have done have all had planted aquariums, so I can only assume that it's good for it. But yeah, I'm very, very curious to see how these work. So we've got a few boxes. I have put one aside for myself that I'm going to, like I said, set up a tank and have a wee go with it. All the tanks we've got here aren't really suitable. We've got the big sales tank, which is like 700 litres or so, 800 litres, so it's not going to work for that. The smaller tanks don't have, they've got sponge filters, so they're not going to work very well on that as well. So I'll set up a tank with a hang-on back or a small canister or something like that and have a wee play around. So I'm very, very interested to know how they would work. Yeah, I think it would. If it works well, I think it would be fantastic for African cichlids keepers and American cichlids keepers, where you can't sort of have those plants to remove the nitrates as well. Yeah, I'm very, very curious to see how that works. For it to have won awards, I can only assume it works really well. So this box is $44.99, obviously free shipping on that as well, Gary. So all of the graphs on the back, you have to assume that all the graphs on the back are proper scientific research and they're not just drawing pictures to make their products look good. You would hope that Sierra are a very reputable brand and they aren't doing that. But without having tried it, myself, I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to tried it. It's just going on what the videos that Sarah produced have shown. But it's just very, very interesting. If it does work, it'll be quite revolutionary as well in the sense of what can be done with a fish tank and your filter media. So it'll be fantastic. We've got a few questions here. Do you know much about the BioHome media? BioHome. Where'd you go there? BioHome. I do not, Glenn. BioHome. Write that down. I'll have a look. Is it available here in New Zealand, or is it something you've seen overseas? Yeah, I can see how that would be absolutely intriguing. I'm sure that they will be available anywhere that Sierra is available in the world, not just here. Like I said, I know they're a new product in New Zealand. We only got them at the start of the month. Cool. I'll have a wee look at them when I get a chance, Glenn. Yeah, very, very curious to see whether or not it works. Like I said, it could be an absolute game changer if it does work. Yeah, very interesting. Excuse me. And the one last thing before I've got everything that I need to talk about written down, done and dusted. On our Facebook page, we're doing a very generic tag and share competition. The prizes, however, are not generic. We have got a Pleco Ceramics small cave to give away in the prize pack. We have got a container of Rapashi bottom scratcher, and we have the screw cumber to give away as well. So it's about $75, $80 worth of products, and it's all related to Plecostomuses and whatnot. So if you've got bristle nose or any fancy plecos or whatever, it might be well and truly worth having a go at there. Even corridors will probably enjoy using the screw cumber and stuff like that. So and eating the Rapashi. So if you jump on our Facebook page, we posted it a couple of days back. It's just a simple share the post and tag a friend or tag the fish room in it, and you're into the draw to win. Either the glasses. Yes, I have always had glasses. In the chance to draw with the Pleco Ceramics, the Rapashi food, and the screw cumber all in one pack. So if you want to get involved in that, just jump on our Facebook page and get amongst that. That is all that I have written on my book today. So if you have any more questions, even if they're completely irrelevant, like have I always had glasses, which I have always had glasses, or how well do I grow my beard? Well, it just naturally grows, then please feel free to continue to ask the questions. And if you have something relevant related to aquariums and aquatics, you can also ask those questions as well. Again, just to go through what we said earlier, if there is anybody that you want us to speak to on one of our Friday coffee dates, please let us know. We'll see what we can do to try and get them involved. If there's a particular topic that you want us to talk about, please feel free to let us know, and we will try and organise guests that are knowledgeable on that topic, whether it be plecos, corridoras, importing, exporting, bred guppies, discus, disease prevention, medications. There's all the topics in the world. How to grow Ambulia, the best way to grow Echinodorus, anything. If you've got any particular thing, we will try and find some guests. Between John and myself, we have quite a few knowledgeable people in our database per se that we can hopefully do some door knocking and say, hey, do you want to join us? How to grow duckweed. Put one duckweed in a bit of still water and then you've got a million of them. There we go. That was a very, very short topic. If there's anything anyone wants to talk about, please feel free to fire in the questions and we'll see what we can do. I'm trying to remove it. That's the key. More growth. It's so true. Duckweed is horrible. It just gets stuck everywhere and it goes from one tank to another. Any tips on stopping fish jumping? I put that in the same category as any tips on trying to get fish to not be aggressive or not to eat other fish. If they're naturally going to fish, if they're naturally going to jump, that's what they're going to do. I put things over top. I know it's not going to help when you've got your tank open, but anytime there's little cracks in like your lids and stuff like that, when they don't quite sit perfectly well, I have little bits of cardboard or a little bit of plastic sitting over top of it so they can't jump out. It doesn't look like a hole to go through. As far as not getting them to jump when you're doing maintenance, that's going to be quite tricky. Have you thought of maybe a tank divider where you can kind of just shuffle them down to one end and then having the other end open as a possibility? Yeah, it's a tough one when you've got your tank open, just having to be a bit more vigilant on what's going on, I guess, unfortunately. Yeah, I can't really think of one when you're doing maintenance like that. I'm sorry, Brian. All right, keeping discus and empty fish. Keeping discus. I'm assuming that keeping discus is a topic that you want to be discussed. And if that's the case, I will see what I can do as far as people who know some things about discus. And I know that MD Fish Tanks is created on YouTube, so we've got that written down as well. So thank you for those two ideas. I'll see what we can do when it comes to that. All right then, team. I'm going to go. I've got some water changes to do, and I've got some water to send out. So I hope you all have a really good day. Have a good one. Happy fish keeping. Catch you later.